Hi Virgos, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Today's reading it's going to be your yearly predictions for 2025. I'm going to discuss with you every single month starting from January all the way till December. I'm also going to give you a lot of important information and guidance for this year based on Western astrology, based on numerology, based on the Chinese zodiac, and of course the tarot cards. So let's get started with January Virgos because this year is going to start for you with almost a pause, putting the brakes on a lot of things, a lot of long-term plans that you have. And this is mainly going to happen because your finances are going to change in January, and they're not changing for the better. I do see that a source of income that you had is going to be blocked, is going to end. If someone was helping you financially, if you were receiving any sort of help from the government, if you were working extra hours and overtime was unlimited, if you had a second job. So you're going to make less money as a consequence of your finances being reduced. You're going to have to rethink all your long-term plans for 2025. It can also be an increase in your expenses, so maybe your rent might increase, or other expenses that you have, that is going to make it so that your lifestyle is very difficult to sustain with what you're currently making. There is a need for change financially. There is a need to either change your current position, either invest in your future when it comes to finding another job, or preparing yourself to seeing other options that are available. You need to do something to get out of this particular situation. And when it comes to love and relationship, for those of you who are in a long distance relationship during the end of 2024, of in the beginning of 2025, you're going to either this person is going to come visit you, and you might be even spending money with this person, spending a lot of money while the two of you are together. This can also just mean for some not a change in your finances, just you spending a lot of money due to this person visiting. Or it can also be realizing that this relationship, for some Virgos, it's very hard to maintain this way in this long distance, when you're constantly talking to one another, you're visiting and trying to keep it like this. It's very time consuming. It's financially draining you. It's something that you can't sustain in the long term. So a discussion about what needs to happen, what can you do to be together, is very important at this time. For others, especially for Virgos who have your own business, if the plan was to expand your business in 2025, I'm seeing that this is not going to be able you're not going to be able to make this happen in the beginning of the year, not at this time. Or maybe the options that you were looking into for expansion, bringing products, um, everything that you have to pay, customs, everything is going to be so high that it's not convenient for you at this time. Things can change throughout the year, but especially in January, you have to be careful with your finances, and you have to reevaluate again the goals that you have set for yourself for this year. And when it comes to February, I do see you feeling stuck, feeling in a place of not knowing what to do. You're not really clear about the future. The options that you have in front of you are both not the best options possible, are not something that you want. This is not something that you were projecting for this year. So you're hesitant. You're hesitant. You're waiting. You're waiting to see what's going to happen. For those I'm seeing, for Virgos who are in a relationship, or especially for those who are dealing with someone in a long distance situation, I see that you're very confused. You're very, very confused. You have an idea of maybe things can change, maybe you can get together, but the messages that you're getting from the other person are not long term, and you don't want to relocate. You don't want to relocate. They're not telling you that they want to come stay with you, or they want you to move. They're very vague about the plans that they have. They just ask you to wait and to see what's going to happen. And you have someone close to you, Virgos, someone who has their ascendant or sun sign in either Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And this person is very smart, very sharp. They're going to help you. They're intuitive, but they're very street smart as well. So they're going to give you advice on how to test the waters, in a way, test this person, to um, have that confidence, that courage, to put them in a position when they have to tell you the truth about what they plan to do with you, or what their true intentions are with you. So trust this person. This is someone who is very fiery, very feisty, someone who has a lot of energy and adrenaline, someone who can truly help you and guide you. So if this person is close to your circle, it's either a friend, a part of your family, then talk to them and get some guidance from them, because they're going to be very, very helpful in yes, in helping you get out of this position when you're completely in standby and you don't know what to do in the beginning of the year. And March is going to be a very, very important month for a lot of you Virgos, because in the beginning, I do see you focusing on your finances. You have been being so calculating, keeping yourself on a budget, keeping yourself very strict. You have been able to get to a better position financially when you manage things in a much better way. Now you feel more like everything is balanced, you feel like you have things under control. But I also see that you're going to discover the truth about someone in your life, and the chances of this happening are very high on March 14th, either 2-3 days prior of March 14th, or 2-3 days after of March 14th. Why this date especially? Because we have a lunar eclipse happening in your sign in Virgo uh, during March 14th. So it's a full moon, and the full moon brings everything that is hidden, it brings it to the surface, Virgos. All your questions or your doubts, all your suspicions, everything comes to the surface with that full moon, especially because it's an eclipse. Things that happen during an eclipse are things that are very, very important, very significant, things that are going to affect us for the rest of the year. And for you, this has to do with someone lying, someone who has been deceiving you, someone who has been talking to someone else. So, the reason why you're getting all these mixed signals, let's wait, let's see what happens. I'm not sure yet. I have to wait for my family, or I have to wait for my job. I'm not sure. The reason why you're getting this is because this person was talking to someone else. They were dating someone else, they were talking to someone else, they were involved with someone else. This is a very this is something that is going to open your eyes to the truth, open your eyes to maybe the doubts that you might be having. Because Virgos are very intuitive, you're very smart, even though at times you tend to not listen to your own intuition because you want facts, you want proof, but you're going to get the proof that you're looking for. You're going to get the answers that you're looking for. I'm seeing during this time. Everything is going to be revealed to you, the truth of the situation, and this is for Virgos who are in a long distance relationship, for Virgos who your relationship is not quite clear yet, or if you have been seeing any things uncertain, or if you have any doubts in the beginning of the year, this can be your situation by March. But March is a very important time, a very revealing time. Also, remember, Virgos, that 2025, 2 plus 2 plus 5, it's a number 9 year in numerology. And 9, it's all about ending and new beginnings. 9 is the end of a cycle. 9, when it comes to relationships, is very significant because it means that this person, it's supposed to leave your life. It's supposed to exit your life at this time because their time, their purpose in your life, their role in your life has finished, and now you have to move on to better things. And uh, you're going to meet someone new, or you're going to this thing that it's not working, it needs to be cleansed. Think about cleansing, think about renewal, think about transformation during a number 9 year. Also very important, it's the year you were born, because based on Chinese zodiac, 2025 is the year of the snake. The snake sheds its skin, removes the old, and shows a newer version of itself. So if you are born in the year of the snake, for example, 1989 is the year of the snake, then this is a very beneficial, very blessed year for you. You're in your same energy, even if something happened, a breakup, or you losing some money one way, a better opportunity is going to come your way. You're going to meet someone better. It's just a fantastic time because the energy, it's favoring you. It's the best year that you could have in a 12-year cycle. Okay. Also, people who are born in the year of the ox, for example, 1997 is the year of the ox. Also, people who are born in the year of the rooster, for example, 1993 is the year of the rooster, are going to have a very good year. You're favored. You're This is one of the best times for you to make decisions, to start something new, to make changes in your life. Who has to be very careful are Virgos who are born in the year of the pig. This is considered an unlucky year for you. It's considered a time where you have to be careful, you have to be mindful how you make decisions, or try to avoid taking risks as much as you can. 1983 is the year of the pig. So if you're born in 1983 or in another pig year, be careful, protect yourself. Don't don't take any unnecessary risk. Try to just play it safe throughout this year. Also, people who are born in the year of the rabbit, or the year of the cat, in the year of the dog, or even in the year of the tiger, are not very, the luck is not in your favor. So keep that in mind during 2025. Now, Virgos, let's move on to April. After that intense energy of March, with you discovering the truth and finding out that this person was lying to you. And I do see you feeling very disappointed in April, feeling alone, feeling like you don't have love, support, someone who truly cares about you. And a lot of Virgos are completely going to focus on their work, just trying to get your mind off of everything. Just feeling drained emotionally. You need love, you need someone to pour back into you. And Some of you are going to have someone at work, someone who likes you, someone who might be interested in you, someone who is also an earth sign, either a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. But you don't care about this person, you're not interested, you just see them as co-workers. So there is a lack of self-love here that is so important. Focusing completely on practical things and working as hard as you can so you don't think, so you don't feel alone. It can help for a short period of time, but it's going to make the wound, the internal wound, even bigger if you don't take care of it, if you don't prioritize yourself first. That's why Virgos for 2025, but of course, you can use this crystal anytime you feel like you need this energy. I recommend for you guys the rose quartz. The rose quartz is connected with another earth sign, which is Taurus, but you can use it as well. And the message says you have to love yourself with the same love and the same intensity that you expect others to love you. This is so important for Virgos because Virgos tend to do everything for others, tend to give and give and give and take care of others and almost micromanage someone's life. If you love them, you want the best for them, and you feel like no matter what, no one loves you the same way you love them. No matter what, you always feel like you're not getting enough, the same intensity of care and love that you give others. So instead, because it's a number 9 year, instead of you wondering why, or getting acknowledgement, or getting feeling your self-worth, instead of expecting your self-worth to come from someone else, you have to fill your own cup. You have to be complete as a person yourself without an outside source. If you expect that validation, that recognition to come from the outside, from someone else, you're always going to feel disappointed because nobody's ever going to love you with that intensity that you want or the way you need to be loved. But you, if you prioritize yourself, if you love yourself, if you do things for yourself, if you invest in yourself, then you're always going to feel okay. You're going to feel like you're doing enough for yourself. You're taking care of Virgo, you're taking care of you. And as I said, rose quartz is a fantastic, wonderful, wonderful crystal for that because it connects, it resonates with the heart chakra, it resonates with the energy of love, especially self love, and healing the heart, especially for those Virgos who are going through heartbreak, who feel like you're not getting, you can be in a relationship and still feel like you're not getting enough love and you're not appreciated enough. So you can find this necklace with rose quartz. This is just one variety on my website. You can also find this other variety of rose quartz again on my website. And also you can find earrings. The earrings that you see are lapis lazuli and rose quartz. You can also find the little heart shape and the bracelet made with rose quartz. So wearing rose quartz, it helps you heal your heart chakra, heal your inner child, heal your heart from heartbreak, from disappointment, and attract the energy of love, feeling like you're, as a person, you're complete. You don't need exterior validation. You don't need others to tell you how beautiful you are, or how attractive you are, or how much value you have as a person. work with this, Virgos, work with this aspect of yourself during April, because the way you manage yourself and the way you take care of yourself is going to affect the rest of the year when it comes to either new relationship, or even if you are currently in a relationship. Because sometimes if you have been with someone for a long time, people tend to take people for granted. You can do everything for them and they forget to buy you flowers, they forget to write you a letter or a card like they might have done in the beginning, or they forget to date or ask you out on a date. So you have to start doing things for yourself. Buy yourself some flowers, go out and have something nice in a nice restaurant, just a dessert or something that you like, without expecting without expecting that it always has to be your partner, the person that you're in a relationship with, to do that for you. Do it for yourself. And making those changes is going to make you look and feel like a brand new person, and that externally is going to be noticeable even from others, and they're going to you're going to see that others are going to start treating you differently. They're going to start respecting you more. They're going to start appreciating your time more. And yeah, the things that they were not doing, they might start doing those as well. So yeah, it's all about self-care and self-love during the month of April. Now, when it comes to May, I do see a change, a very good positive change. You're going to realize that at times you can't change where you are, so you can't change your work or your living situation, or just your environment. Sometimes you just have to be happy with what you have. You have to make things work for you. In order to You have to find the you have to find the silver lining under, or the rainbow after after the storm. You have to focus on the blessings that you have. If you change your attitude, if you change your point of view, beneficial things are going to start happening in your life. And I do see a time of happiness. I do see a time of you just not taking life so seriously anymore during May. You want to spend time outside, you want to have fun. The weather's going to start being more warm, and you're going to feel more alive during this time. You're going to feel more healthy, feel better when it comes to your appearance, and even the things that were bothering you before are going to you're going to start to care less and less and less about them. Now, um, in June, what's important during this time, Virgos, is to try and be secretive. Keep some secrets for yourself, and also be very use your intuition and be very mindful with who you're sharing informations with. um, Not everyone needs to know your plans, not everyone needs to know your healing, not everyone needs to know what you're going through. Be careful with the people that surround you. I do see a lot of Virgos have very good friends, but there's someone who is older, someone who either is divorced, or someone who has is single, but someone who is very bitter about their own life choices, where they are currently. And this person has a lot of air energy. Their ascendant or sun sign in either Gemini, um, Libra, or Aquarius. So there's going to be a time there you're going to just observe how they communicate, how they talk, and you're going to realize something in June with this person that is going to make you be very careful and almost distance yourself from them, almost like finding out who people are. That's going to be a big theme for you Virgos during 2025, realizing what people are worth keeping close to you, and and other people who are not keeping, who are not worth having around anymore. So being very careful, very mindful is it's important, and also having that feminine intuition and knowledge to be very selective for Virgos, especially. uh, it's important if you're feeling like there is more to something, especially if you're having some sort of, if you're getting some sort of signs, or if you're having some very very important dreams. Pay attention to those dreams. And this is someone important. This is someone important, someone in a position of power, someone who can cause some problems, who can cause some conflict if you share the wrong information with them. Yeah, so being careful, being mindful, it's very important at this time, and being smart as well, being very smart. Virgos, if you have questions during this time, it's also very beneficial to book a private reading, tarot card reading. If you like tarot, if you've worked with a tarot card reader before, for questions that you might have and concerns in regards to this person, or just for the future, for your future, based on the rest of the year, then talking to someone, to a professional. I offer private readings if you're interested. This is the best time to do so with a high priestess, and get the guidance that you need, get the advice that you need. Okay, this is the time. As I said, if you're interested, you can find the link over here, www.goldentruthtarot.com, the same website where you can order my jewelry. Shipping is worldwide for the jewelry, and for the bookings, you just book online, and I send you the reading once it's ready. Now, let's move on, Virgos, to July. July is a time where you're going to want to spend as much time as possible outside, having fun with friends. I do see this sense of, from your family, the sense of them wanting you to follow a very traditional route in your life. Some of them might not be happy, might be displeased with some of the decisions that you have made. Maybe even criticize, Virgos, that you're spending too much time with friends. You're hanging out too much. You should be more focused on uh, feeling more stable and things that are truly important, and not just being so frivolous with your life. They want you to have a more stable day to day life, and build your own family. And they have a lot of requirements from you. And a lot of Virgos want to, I see, you want to be free. You don't want to live the same traditional lifestyle that maybe you saw your parents had, maybe you've seen that other people have, and you're not happy with that. You're not content with that. Even if you have chosen that path, something has changed, and something will change during July, where you want to be free, Virgos. I see you wanted to be around friends, you want to have fun, you want to make sure that you are enjoying your life instead of just duty, responsibility, doing things for others, being the person that sacrifices everything for everybody else. You're tired of that. You're tired of that. You want to have fun. You want to enjoy your life. That's the energy that I'm getting during July, and it can just be some minor disagreements within the family structure. It can also be some disagreements when it comes to inheritance, parents sharing the home that your parents lived for years, or taking care of your parents, discussions within siblings of who is going to take care of the parents or who is going to inherit, how is the inheritance going to be split between the siblings. There's going to be some conflict based on money, finances, that have to do with your lineage, with your extended family. Now, in August, I do see August is going to bring healing. It's going to bring healing when it comes to those Virgos who have had their heart broken during March, with that dis- being disappointed and finding out that you were being lied to, and you were having that whole situation where you lost trust and respect for the person because they were lying and doing all those things behind your back. Now, something is going to happen in August. Maybe you're going to discover the truth about the fact that that relationship, that new relationship that this person started behind your back, that hasn't been working, and they're back to being single, or that relationship ended out in bad terms. It's going to almost validate what you were going through with this person, your experience. You're going to feel validated at this time. You're going to feel like, okay, that happened for a reason. Now I see their true colors, and this person is going to try and reconnect with you. Is going to try and get back with you after that. You might find out some. This can be through text, this can be through a phone call. Still, some Virgos are going to I see you wanting to play some games with them, just to maybe try and give them a hope, a little bit of a hope, to see how they're going to react, just so you can turn around and almost make them feel the same way you felt after they lied to you, or after they disappointed you. No matter what happens, Virgo, with this situation in August, I do see that you're doing this intentionally. You're doing this out of spite. You're doing this out of just wanting to hurt them, because this is not going to last. It's not going to last, and it's clear that it's not going to last, because in September, um, this is the time where it's Virgo season. You're feeling strong, you're feeling confident, you're also feeling like karma is doing the work for you, and you know that uh, everything is going to be finalized during this time. And it's the end. It's the end of a cycle for you with this person. It's almost as everything now, it's right. The world is right again. Everything makes sense now, um, because you feel like you got revenge from the way you felt, from the way you were wounded. You got what's right. It's going to be, as I said, something completely final. There's no chance of reconciliation after everything, and you don't even want that yourself. With this with this ending is also going to come a brand new beginning for you, but this time you're truly free. From March all the way till August, you're not going to be completely free. You're going to free in terms of your emotions, in terms of mentally. You're still going to think about what happened, why this person lied to you, why they were doing all of this after you spend a lot of money on them. Some of you might even had given this person money. So it was a hurtful situation for a lot of Virgos. But now that you saw that the other person left and they came back to you, now everything is full circle, and you can free yourself once and for all for from this situation. And this is exactly the energy that I'm seeing for you. And also Virgos, in September, on September 21st, we have a partial solar eclipse. So a new moon in your sign in Virgo. So this is amazing how this cycle is going to play out for Virgos. So the cycle that started with that full moon in March is going to end in September with the new moon in Virgo. So a new version of you, completely you feeling starting fresh, starting from zero, leaving everything behind, completely with a sense of everything is possible. Now you have all the options, all the opportunities ahead of you. Just try not to overwhelm yourself. I do see a lot of Virgos starting a project during October, starting something new, wanting to do something. You're working towards something that it's going to be very time consuming, very demanding, something that you want to see through. It's almost as um, accomplishing a goal just to be able to say, I did this all myself. I didn't need the help. I can do anything myself. I'm powerful. I'm strong. I'm independent. I can do anything. That's the energy of October. And in fact, you can, even though you might feel at times exhausted, drained, tired, I still see Virgos that you're going to be able to accomplish this task, this goal that you've set for yourself in October. And now when it comes to November, it's a time of I do see you feeling better about yourself, feeling in peace, in a much better situation financially, in a much better situation mentally, emotionally, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, feeling all the blessings coming your way, feeling happy, feeling content. There's going to be a lot of attention on you, many people drawn to you, complimenting you. Just the change in your aura, just the change in your presence is going to be so obvious by the way you communicate, by the way you talk, by the way you interact with others. And the energy of the moon is also telling me that when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to the your everything that you were carrying inside, it's coming to the surface now. Now you're free. Now there's nothing there. There's nothing to be scared. There's nothing to be paranoid about. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to concern yourself about. So there is a sense of freedom. There's a sense of seeing things clearly for the first time, knowing your value, knowing who you are, appreciating yourself, and turning your back to things that are in your past, things that are not beneficial for you. And this can be in different areas, not just about this particular person or the relationship. I just see Virgos that a lot of you are going to be completely different. The way you act, the way you talk, the way you dress, even, is going to be completely different by the end of the year compared to the beginning of the year. Again, in December, a strong, good bond, and people who love you, who support you around you. Uh, you have you have a lot of solid friends, Virgos. I'm seeing you have a very, very good group of people who are always there for you, always there. Um, Very supportive, very loving, very kind. You just get one another. You feel like they're your soulmate, they're your soul group. You understand each other. You have true, honest, genuine love for one another. And with their support, knowing that you have all this help and you're not alone, and now knowing your value, you're going to turn your back to a lot of bad habits, a lot of things from the past, especially from 2024, mistakes that you might have made in 2024, things that were karmic, things that were that at the time you thought, okay, I'm going to try again, give another chance, try again. Now you're going to realize that no, the one love that you need, it's the love for yourself, is to know that you are enough, to know that you are everything. You are in this life journey. You are born alone, and you're going to do this life journey by yourself, and you are the main character. So that's why the only cup standing in my deck of cards is the Ace of Cups, that inner love, that inner respect in yourself, knowing your worth, knowing what you have to bring to the table, and knowing that you are enough. You're going to turn your back to all the different things that have disappointed you throughout 2024, in the beginning of 2025, and end the year a newer, renewed version of yourself. Okay, Virgos, this is everything that I see for you for 2025. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like, a comment, and also share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future readings. Thank you so much, and I see you next time. Bye bye.